What's good, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. CDK Boxing. Let's talk boxing. First and foremost, I usually don't do this, man. Shout out to Mill City. You know what I'm saying? Mill City Boxing, man. I'm gonna say my favorite channel, man. He gets all the people on there to do the interview. Shout out to him. I've been trying to get one with him. He told me 2025 he gonna give me an interview. So hey, man, keep your fingers crossed for that. Y'all know I do my thing, and I just need the opportunity, man. So my light can shine, and I think I'm gonna get it. But I gotta play this, and I hope Mill City don't get mad at me. So I gotta play this because Coach Kenny, man, drives me crazy every time I see him on Mill City Boxing. Some of the comments and things he says, man, it drives me crazy. And I just think he be talking, you know what I'm saying? Salute prize. You know what I'm saying? I gotta play this Mill City interview, and it's only about 4 minutes, but it's just Coach Kenny, man. And I'm gonna tell y'all, like I keep telling y'all, Coach Kenny probably my age or older. Ain't no real OGs left, man, because they let these young guys, you know what I'm saying, do whatever, say whatever, and they don't hold them accountable. And that's what's wrong with Tank. You got people like Coach Kenny, that's a yes man, that never really, you know what I'm saying, tells Tank the truth. So I'm gonna play this and I'm gonna tell y'all what I think about a few things he has to say in this one. And this is more leaning towards Canelo and Crawford. Let me get to it. It's big dude, you know,
big guy.
Yeah.
So he's still cut up at 168 pounds, real lean.
Strong. As far as him and Canelo, I don't think Canelo can beat him boxing. What Crawford has to do is be able to beat Canelo with the grappling part when they get physical. And I think Crawford will beat him with that too because Crawford is a wrestler. So on the inside, he got the advantage, you know. That's what people know. Crawford is an athlete, man.
Do you feel like working in the inside would be his beneficial when it came down to fighting Canelo?
I think he can beat him inside.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Stand in the pocket.
So when it comes down to weight in this particular fight, you don't really see too much. Like you can see that he can hang on in the inside, mid range.
Yeah.
A lot of people are saying he should stay on the outside. He shouldn't try to mix it up with Canelo.
I think he can lay on the inside in the pocket. Let me stop there right quick and tell y'all this. Listen, man, I was a very, very good wrestler in school. I was a good amateur boxer. Wrestling and boxing are two different entire sports. They make it seem like Terrence Bud Crawford was it's just Olympic type gold medalist wrestler when you hear people talk because you seen them wrestle in the gym. Man, that ain't nothing but street wrestling. How you doing, man? What's good, Super Stormy Day? You know what I'm saying? Wrestling, like I said, I was a very, very elite wrestler in high school. I was very good at it. I was very good at boxing. Chose the streets, got shot 3 times, so it changed my whole course of my career or the things I would have been doing. But I'm gonna say this: Terrence Bud Crawford cannot fight Canelo on the inside. Terrence Bud Crawford coming basically from 135. You know, when he moved up, he been at 147. He went to 154. Now you're asking him to jump 3 more weight classes to go to 168. I ain't taking nothing from what Terrence Crawford does in the boxing ring. He's, to me, ranked #1 pound for pound, in my humble opinion, at his weight class. But now you're asking him to go to 168, you know what I'm saying, and do what he does best. I don't see it. I think the Canelo, can y'all tell me, you know this, I think Laurel is a more slicker fighter than Terrence Bud Crawford. Not saying he's a better fighter. I'm saying slicker, better movement. Floyd Mayweather is definitely a better defensive fighter than Bud Crawford. When you take these things into account and you think about it, you got to really realize, man, listen up. Canelo's seen everything it is to see. There ain't nothing Bud's going to bring to the table that Canelo hasn't seen. But there are a lot of things that Bud hasn't seen or felt, like the power that he's going to be going in there with, being hit by somebody that's 168 pounds. And walking around at 168 pounds and fighting at 168 pounds is two entire different things. Just because you walk around at 168 pounds doesn't mean that you're going to go in there at 168 pounds fighting weight and be able to do that. And we know on fight night, Canelo probably going to come in there at 180, 185. So is Bud gonna be able to do that and go 12 rounds? No, I don't see it, man. I ain't saying that it's impossible for Bud to win, but it's highly unlikely. He also said something about it would be crazy if Canelo was to get knocked out by Terrence Bud Crawford. Man, Canelo's not getting knocked out by Bud. Canelo got one of the best chins in boxing. We seen Bud Crawford power at 154. It did not look the same to me that it looks at 147. We seen him in his last fight. I don't think the power translated. And when you go on to 168, I definitely don't think it's gonna carry. I could be wrong. You know what I'm saying? I'm just telling you what I see and what I think. You know what I'm saying? Bud got a good chance. It's not a 50-50 fight. I'm definitely not gonna say that. But let me finish up this right here.
If Crawford was able to beat Canelo Alvarez, where do you put him? Is he on your like all time great list at all? Is that too much to say right now?
And his he
thank you, Superstorm.
Turning pro at 135, go all the way up to 68. Fuck yeah.
Right. That's to challenge that man.
That's a Roberto Duran type shit,
Right.
Yeah, he fucking great.
So
that's like Tank turned pro at 125. He went up to 140 for a second,
Tank was saying, he held all three belts all in the same time.
Yeah.
Which is something that a lot of people haven't been able to do.
In years.
Right.
But yeah, that'll be real great for Crawford,
Yeah. Nah, absolutely. What do you feel about all these fighters now gathering up with Turki, and wanting to work with him and stuff like that?
To me, it's just when you go back 30, 40 years when before Eddie Hearns came in the picture. USA had fighters, UK had fighters. Every now and then you would have UK come over to fight in the USA, like Eubanks and Ben. They would slide in the United States back and fight. It's no different than Turkey.
Man, I truly appreciate that Superstorm Day, man. That mean a lot to me, and I try to do my best. Now, y'all hear him talking about Turki Al-Sheikh. We know why he can't get his man his credit, because Tank can't give him his credit. He's saying that, certain fighters are going over there. Most of all the fighters with common sense have went over there with Turki Al-Sheikh. I've heard Tank say, basically it's not about the belts. Well, if it's not about the belts and it's about the money, why not go over there with Turki Al-Sheikh and make the money? People don't want to tell the truth about the situation with Tank Davis, man. Tank wants to fight who Tank wants to fight. He don't want to be told, hey, man, I'm going to pay you, but I want you to fight this guy right here. And that's a problem. And Coach Kenny, man, I don't respect him as an OG because you're not willing to say, hey, man, Turki's doing a great job. I don't like a man that ain't got his own opinion. There ain't nothing worse than a man that ain't got his own opinion, and that's what we're looking at right here. He keeps on coming with excuses every time he asks about Turki, as if he can't understand and see what this man is doing for boxing. If he can't see the cards that he's putting out there. In the last 50 years, ain't nobody put out these type of cards. Every fighter's a headliner. So I don't know how he says the Turki is coming through and it's gonna be another Turki. I don't see it happening. You know what I'm saying? Until when Turki Al-Sheikh leaves boxing, we might see a decline again. So I love what Turki's doing, man. I don't have no problem with these people going over to Saudi Arabia, going over there getting paid. And I really truly think that PBC is going to end up over there. Like I keep telling y'all, I've already heard Amazon Prime is about to drop their deal with PBC, and all they got is a deal to, they don't have any backing from Amazon. They can put their fights on Amazon Prime, but they don't have any backing, meaning Amazon is not doing like Showtime and putting up any money. So that right there in itself doesn't make sense. But the zone, which Turki is basically taking over, and all the other, everybody's, marinating over there. So I truly see PBC, if it's true, with them having money problems, Tank is not going to have no choice, because when Al Heyman go over there, that's who he say he's following. Guess what? He got to go too. So I'm just interested in seeing how that plays out and what Tank going to have to say once he has to go over there. And once he realizes, hey, man, I got to go ahead and start fighting the guys that people want to see me fight. I don't have a problem with Tank staying at 135. If he don't feel comfortable at 140, don't go. But at least give me the fights at 135 that I want to see. It's not about complaining. I appreciate, all the fights we are getting. But, man, Tank is a special talent. And I want to be able to sit back one day and say, I watched Tank get in there with Shakur Stevenson. I watched him get in there with Teofimo Lopez. I watched him get in there. I don't know if him and Devin Haney gonna ever fight. I think Devin Haney is definitely going to 147. And before his career is over, he might end up at 154. But none, you know what I'm saying? Keyshawn Davis is there. There are many fights at that weight class, man, that Tank can, you know what I'm saying, possibly have, and they can be great fights. He doesn't need to be looking for a monster in your way. You know what I'm saying? A fight like that. He doesn't need to keep going down to 130. And they talking about Tank holding 3 belts at one time. Tell me those belts he was holding. Was it really significant? No, it wasn't. You understand what I'm saying? When is Tank gonna go after more than one title in his weight class? There are other champions right there. And if Gervonta Tank Davis being the A side wants to fight those guys, he can get those fights because he is the payday. He could easily, you know what I'm saying, unify the division, become undisputed. But it don't seem like he want that. And Floyd Mayweather was moving smart. That's why, man, put me on stage one time. That's all I ask. Just bring me up there. They bring everybody. Disrespectful. I just want to go up there and train David Benavidez, David Morrell, Benavidez is relentless. That's gonna think he has that type of power. That's why I want. He's in the ring, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes lay on the ropes. How did that play out? Or how to do better? You know what I'm saying? I didn't see, but Canelo saying 40 years. Just checked out. I'll be back later. I appreciate y'all tuning in, man, because I definitely, like I said, I want to get this to Mill City. Want them to see it. And, man, y'all I know y'all go to Mill City, man. Tell that man, get me on stage, man. Start putting my name, CDK Boxing, man, in the comments, man, because I need to get up there when Coach Kenny is on there, and I want to have a real debate with Coach Kenny, man. I promise y'all I won't let y'all down. This is CDK Boxing. Man, like, subscribe, and comment to my channel. I'm out.